So welcome back. This is lecture 20 of PGBP and this for CMA Intermediate June 2022 attempt. ठीक है, ये हमारा lecture 20 है PGBP का. चलिए हम कर रहे थे scientific research. Okay, so we had done scientific research. ठीक है, in the previous lecture we saw scientific research. Like two types are there: in-house research and research through outside institutions. Okay, so in in-house research we saw that there can be revenue expenditure or capital expenditure, and in-house research related to own business only you will get deduction. If not related to own business, you will not get any deduction. Okay, so in-house research can be, as I said, it can be revenue or capital expenditure, two types of expenditure. For revenue expenditure after commencement of business, it's a revenue expenditure. You have to get deduction, so no question in that. Okay, and for capital, so revenue expenditure before commencement of business, you get deduction for all expenses incurred for 3 years immediately preceding the year of commencement of business. So be careful, we're talking about commencement of business, not year of incorporation. ठीक है, तो हम commencement की बात कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे. And for what expense you get this? You get it for salary of research employee and purchase of materials for scientific research. So as I said, material and labor. Okay, you only get for material and labor, and expenditure has to be certified by prescribed authority. What about capital expenditure? Capital expenditure can also be after commencement and before commencement. After commencement, you are getting 100% deduction. Okay, and just remember, land is excluded. Okay, for land you are not getting it. In the year of commencement, so in the year of commencement you will get the deduction. Okay. Sorry, in the year of expenditure, why? And it's after commencement of business already. It's after commencement. So whenever whichever year you have incurred that expenditure, take 100% deduction. What about before commencement? Again, 3 years thing comes here. 3 years immediately preceding the date of commencement of business. Whatever capital expenditure you have done, just club it together. Everything you'll get deduction in the first year of commencement of business. Again, land is excluded. Okay. And if you are taking deduction for capital expenditure here, you will not get depreciation deduction. Okay. Chalo. So the next point. So we had till here talked about in-house. Okay, we had talked about in-house research. Okay, so in-house research, revenue expenditure, and capital expenditure. Okay. Now next we are talking about another in-house research only. It is for two specialized business. So if you are a part of that business, then you will directly go to this section. You won't go to the first sections. This specifically for two businesses. This is also in-house research and development only for companies engaged in biotechnology and any business of manufacture or production of any article or thing. Okay. So for this, so if you are in the business of biotechnology or manufacture or production of article or thing other than 11 scheduled items. Okay. So in this case, you will take deduction as per this section. Okay. So what is biotechnology? Biotechnology is anything where research is done for medicines and all that. So ये आपने देखे होंगे. ठीक है, ये आपने फाइजर का नाम सुने ही होंगे, राइट? फाइजर हैड क्रिएटेड अ वैक्सीन फॉर कोविड, है ना? फाइजर का वैक्सीन आया था, मॉडर्ना एंड ऑल दैट. ठीक है, जॉनसन एंड जॉनसन, ये सब जो कंपनीज है ना, ये सब इसमें आता है. ओके, all these companies. Okay, your Pfizer and these are, they do medical research basically. Okay, so that is called biotechnology. So biotechnology, yeah, this is called biotechnology. In the field of medicines, they do research. So they do like all these things, vaccine development and all those things. Okay, creation of new medicine, all that. ठीक है, तो इस दोनों में जो है ना, then you have to just go with this section and conditions are expenditure should be incurred on in-house scientific research and development facility that we already know they are doing in-house, okay, including capital expenditure. Here they are talking of both as together, revenue and capital, and other than cost of land or building. Here just remember you are not getting for building also. There only land was excluded, that land and building both is excluded. Okay. So in-house research and development facility should be approved by Secretary, Department of Scientific and Industrial Research. He is the approved authority. Even there, you saw approved authority, right? It's actually the Secretary, Department of Scientific and Industrial Research. Okay. So he is the authority actually for approvals, whatever approvals are needed. Ye authority hota hai. Okay. Then SSC must enter into an agreement with the prescribed authority. Okay, he is the prescribed authority. Okay. और कोऑपरेट, सो इसके बाद क्या है कि इनको एक एग्रीमेंट एंटर करना पड़ता है फॉर कोऑपरेशन in such research and development. So whatever they are doing, they should share with us. That is called cooperation. Okay, what you are researching on, how much, where you have reached. Okay, so they should give permission to the government to inspect and all that, what's going on. So that's called cooperation. Okay, agreement for cooperation karo, then fulfills maintenance of accounts and audit and furnishing of reports as prescribed. Okay, ye to whatever audit and all you should do properly. These are all big facilities, right? So you have to do audit. Okay, so you have fulfilled conditions regarding accounts and audit. Yeah. So बस ये इतना यही conditions है, this much are the conditions for you. Okay, whether it is capital or revenue. Okay, as per this section, both are clubbed. Okay, they are not demarcating as capital and revenue. Both are clubbed, and you're getting 100% of deduction straight away. 100% deduction यहाँ पे मिल रहा है आपको. Okay, but यहाँ पे है कि now this is a specialized section ना. If it's not satisfied, you can go to the above sections which we just now studied, no? So whatever we have studied just now, correct? Revenue expenditure, capital expenditure. Okay, that thing. In that section you can go straight away. If you are not able to fulfill this, okay, if you are fulfilling these conditions because it's a specified special section, you should first go with this. Okay, if you are not able to fulfill, only then you can go there. Okay, then again यहाँ पे for capital expenditure no deduction, for depreciation. Okay, so this one is little simple. There we divided it as capital expenditure, revenue expenditure. Okay, pre-commencement, post-commencement expenditure, correct? वो सब करके वहाँ that it has been done in an organized way. Here it is very simply, it has been done. These two are the business. Okay, you must be using it for in-house research and development. Be it revenue, capital, anything, no problem. Okay, they are giving for everything. Okay, other than cost of land or building, that's all. You can just take the approval of this authority. Okay, so that's all. If these conditions are satisfied, you will get full deduction. यहाँ पे जो है here we have completed in-house research. ठीक है, हमने in-house research में हमने क्या देखे? So this was the scientific research which we did. Okay, in scientific research, we saw in-house research first. Okay, in in-house research, we saw what? Capital expenditure and revenue expenditure. Okay. So, and in both we saw after commencement and before commencement. Okay. And after this was completed, we saw one specialized section for the same thing in-house, but it was only for companies engaged in the business of biotechnology or any business of manufacture or production of particular things. Only for these two category of companies. Okay, there is one special section for them. Okay, and these were the conditions, and if they fulfill it, they'll get 100% deduction. That completes your in-house research. Now we are going to outside institutions. This is pretty straightforward. Okay, अभी यानी ये बहुत ही सीधा सीधा है. Okay, so deduction is 100% if you are contributing to some prescribed outside institutions for research. ठीक है, this is institution. जब आप outside को करते हो ना, it can be related to your business or not. That's fine. You'll still get deduction. Okay, when you are contributing to outside institutions, it can be related to your business or not. For both, you will get deduction. Now, first is payment to national laboratory. Okay, we'll see what national laboratories are. You don't have to as such learn the names and all that. Just national laboratory is sufficient for you. Okay, national laboratory, university, IIT, or a specified person. Okay, for what purpose? Scientific research under a program approved by prescribed authority. This one. Okay, second one, payment made to notified research association or an approved university. Okay, university is again repeated here. But it's immaterial whether it comes here. Okay, everything it is 100% only. Okay, so this is just in general scientific research. So if you get anything like approved university, you don't even have to think whether this thing is given or not. Scientific research under program approved by prescribed authority. Okay, in this one, in the second one, it is just scientific research. ठीक है, इसमें अगर fall कर गया ना, straight away you'll get 100%. Then after this, it is payment made to a notified research association. Again, ठीक है, यहाँ पे research association, university, college or other institution. ठीक है, यहाँ पे भी you have university. Okay, university, college or other institution. ठीक है, दोनों repeat, but this is for research in social science or statistical research. So in short, आप क्या कर सकते हो ना? See, any payment made to a notified research association, university, college और अदर इंस्टीट्यूशन. ठीक है, बस ये दो अलग अलग सेक्शन में ये है, हमको उससे कोई लेना देना नहीं है सच. ओके, साइंटिफिक रिसर्च और रिसर्च इन सोशल साइंस एंड स्टैटिस्टिकल रिजल्ट. इसको सीधा हम क्या कर सकते हैं ना, दिस थिंग विल जस्ट टेक दिस हियर, पुट इट हियर. ठीक है, इसको हटा दो, इसका जरूरत ही नहीं, वी डोंट नीड दिस. ठीक है, क्योंकि सेक्शन को लेके ओनली थिंग इज दिस इज कवर्ड अंडर द स्मॉल रोमन 2, दिस इज कवर्ड अंडर स्मॉल रोमन 3. So that is fine, leave it, no problem. Okay, then आपको ये पता चल गया कि this is for scientific research or social science or statistical research, these three. Okay, and then last is approved Indian company. ठीक है, last one is payment to approved Indian company. Main object should be scientific research and development. ठीक है, so यहाँ पे this is also scientific research. ओके, बस इतना ही है. आपको अगर आप देखोगे देयर इज नॉट मच. ये दो तो 2 वी हैव ऑलरेडी क्लब्ड इनटू 1. ओके, और उसके अलावा आपको क्या था, एनी पेमेंट टू नेशनल लेबोरेटरी याद रखना है. नेशनल लेबोरेटरी, आईआईटी, ठीक है, यूनिवर्सिटी, स्पेसिफाइड पर्सन. इफ एनीवे दिस इज स्पेसिफाइड पर्सन, जस्ट गिव 100% स्ट्रेट अवे. गिवन डोनेशन टू स्पेसिफाइड पर्सन, क्लोज योर आईज एंड गिव 100%. ओके, purpose here is scientific research under an approved program by prescribed authority. So only for these things. Okay, other than that, in this there is nothing like that. Here if you get any research association, approved university, college, other institution, okay, for all that nothing you have to see, and this is an approved Indian company. Scientific main object should be scientific research. That's it. बस इतना ही है. To get any of this, okay, it will be 100% deduction straight away. It's very simple. Just go through the table once. ये बहुत easy है पहचानना जो है इसमें. बहुत से नाम इधर उधर है, वहां आए चाहे यहाँ आए, हमको कोई मतलब नहीं है. Okay, if that name university comes here or if it comes here, here you have got a university, right? So if they've given university and they've given scientific research, then you don't have to see further. Straight away give 100%. Okay, it's like that. So bus, this is the main thing. और ये नीचे थोड़े notes है 1 2 3. One is what is national laboratory, जो whatever we've seen here. ठीक, ये enough है आपके लिए. They'll give national laboratory and that will be sufficient for you. एक बार पढ़ लेते हैं कि क्या है. Laboratory functioning at national level. Okay, Indian Council of Agricultural Research, Indian Council of Medical Research, ICMR. ICMR का नाम सुने होंगे बीच में, बहुत कोविड के इसमें बाबा रामदेव और ICMR का बहुत चल रहा था. Remember, there was some issue. Some doctor had said something about doctors. Remember, ICMR took severe exception to that. So वो है ICMR, वो top body है वो. So top body, ठीक है? That is that. ये Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, okay, और Defense and Research Development Organization. ये इसका नाम याद करने की जरूरत नहीं है आपको. Okay, they'll just tell you that it's an approved association. Yeah, they'll use the word national laboratory. समझ जाना. Okay, you can just understand by that. So it should be just approved as a national laboratory by prescribed authority. Yes, sentence they'll give, even if they give any of these names, they'll give you this section: approved as national laboratory by prescribed authority. That is enough for me. Second is for that university and all, association, university, college, institution must be approved as per prescribed guidelines and notified by CG. ठीक है? A certificate specifying the amount of donation shall be issued by donee. ठीक, ये सिर्फ ये जहाँ पे 3 लिखा हूं ना मैंने यहाँ पे. Just remember this, okay? This is only for this one. If it is an approved Indian company, ठीक है, so then you need a certificate specifying the amount of donation. Whoever they have given donation to, they should give a certificate. ठीक है, ये हो गया आपका. This is your scientific research. ठीक है, और अब इसमें एक छोटे से पॉइंट है, एक 30 seconds में हो जाएंगे. Okay, some small points here, that if you have made the payment, okay, after that approval to the association is taken off, then withdrawn. When you gave the donation, approval was there. Okay. After say 2 months, the approval has gone. What will happen to your money? Okay, so your deduction will continue to be there. Okay, so your deduction cannot be denied. It cannot be denied. Okay, वो याद रखना है. And here also unabsorbed capital expenditure. So if you are after you have been given deduction, but there is unabsorbed capital expenditure, like unabsorbed depreciation, like you do not have enough income. Okay, so even though they have given deduction, it's not absorbed fully. Then what will you do? You can carry forward for unlimited years, like unabsorbed depreciation. ठीक है? Amalgamation, then provision shall apply to the amalgamated company. ठीक है? Amalgamation में तो वही होता है, जो whatever scheme is given to amalgamating company, same is applied to amalgamated company. चलिए, so now we'll do one problem. Okay, and this problem 1, ठीक है, interesting one. I'll take you to your study material. इसमें you just have to identify एक मिनट. ठीक है, okay. So now this is the problem. Okay, चलिए देखते हैं क्या पूछ रहा है. Dynamic India and Company commences production on 16/8/2021. ठीक है, डेट इज 16/8/2021. Okay, incurred the following expenses related to scientific research. Find deduction under 35. Okay, 35 is scientific research for PY 21-22. ठीक है, तो चलो अपन देखते हैं एक एक करके and we will analyze it one by one. 18/8/2021 paid to an approved university for research in social science. Okay, पेड बाहर की यूनिवर्सिटी को दिया है. तो ना ये पर्पस जो है, wherever you have this purpose, okay, so if it is in house then non business है तो आप नहीं दे सकते डिडक्शन. If it is in house then you can only give for business purpose. Okay, non business you cannot give. Now you have paid to an approved university for research in social science. ठीक है, दिखाओ कौन सा पॉइंट है. I'll show you which point it is. See here, this one, social science. Okay, paid to approved university. This one is okay, 100% deduction. Okay, ठीक है. So one is done, ये full है. The second is paid to a scientist not employee of the company. ठीक है. So here it for business purpose. So this is assumed to be, you are assumed to be in-house. Okay, for in-house research, when you pay some money to some scientist, it's not essential that they will be your employees. You can hire some scientists on contract basis also. Okay, so paid to a scientist, not the employee of the company, is not a problem. Okay, employee or not is not the question here. Okay, for scientific research, because many times whatever business you will be doing, you will not be having scientists, isn't it? So आपको hire करना पड़ता है, that's on a contract. They will never be on your rolls. Okay, so paid to a scientist. So only assumption is take that it is for in-house research work. Okay, purpose is business. Okay, so we'll get this deduction. Okay, अगर ये in-house के लिए नहीं होता तो नहीं मिलता. Okay, so problem है, you will have it very clear, so you can identify it whether it is in-house or not. They'll give. Okay, यहाँ पे दिया नहीं है बस उन्होंने, they're not given it clearly. Now next is date also you have to see. Okay, 18/11/2021 current. Okay, paid to approved national laboratory. Non-business is okay, so we'll get this right. Now next is 15/12/2021. Okay, this is also in the same year. Okay, so what did he do? Purchase of land or building for in-house research. Cost of land is 1,50,000, and this is for business purpose. अब in-house research बोला है यहाँ पे clearly. Purchase of land or building. So you will get the deduction, as we know that for capital expenditure you get, but you will not get for cost of land. Okay, then you will get for 5 lakhs minus 1,50,000. That is 3,50,000. ठीक है, 3,50,000 यहाँ मिलेगा. Next is purchase of car to carry research workers. ठीक है, so here also you will get, this is also capital expenditure. For research work and all, you need some vehicles, equipment. कई बार specialized vehicles रहते हैं, that only can take them to the point of research and all that. So this, for this also you will get it. ठीक है, for research incidental is also okay. So to carry research workers है ना, incidental capital expenditure है. Okay, so it's capital expenditure, incidental, तो पूरा मिल जाएगा. Business purpose है, we'll get it fully. ठीक है, तो ये पहले 5 हो गए, चलो ये देख लेते हैं हम, ये हमने जो किए, देन वी विल गो टू द रेस्ट, राइट। अप्रूव्ड यूनिवर्सिटी साइंटिस्ट 50-30,000, ओके, ये 5 देखते हैं आंसर, जस्ट सी अप्रूव्ड यूनिवर्सिटी साइंटिस्ट 50-30, ओके, यस, आखिरी में डाला है, ओके, जस्ट सी दिस, ठीक है, सो दिस इज द अमाउंट, यार कार का द कॉस्ट ऑफ लैंड हैज बीन removed from the land and building cost, okay, so 3,50,000, other than that all others as we said is सारा मिल गया उसको, this also he got, purchase of car, okay, this 5 is over, ये दूसरा देखेंगे, one by one we'll see, चलो, now he is saying next date range is given 6/8/2018 to 15/8/2021. Now 15/8 is how much? 1 day earlier than this, ठीक है, 1 day earlier than commencement of production, 15/8, and 16/8 to 15/8 is 3-year period, 16/8/2018 to 15/8/2018, ये 3 साल का पीरियड है, okay, so 3 years period, and what he has done, capital expenditure including cost of land, so he'll get this, correct, हमने देखा था that capital expenditure for 3 years earlier you get, okay, but you will not get cost of land, again what you will get is 4 lakhs,
4 lakhs,
4 lakhs, correct, okay, अब ये देखिए, यही डेट रेंज को, ये 3 साल का डेट रेंज पहले का जो है, before 3 years the date range they have given, so these 4 items are for the same date, okay, so can you tell me what should I take here in these 4? Can you tell me which one is deductible, which one is not?
सर मटेरियल नहीं होगा, सैलरी नहीं होगा, पर्क्स
Material
प्रोवाइडेड,
हाँ, yes,
मटेरियल और सैलरी नहीं होगा,
नहीं होगा,
और पर्क्स प्रोवाइडेड टू रिसर्च पर्सनल, आई थिंक ये भी नहीं होगा,
okay,
रेवेन्यू एक्सपेंडिचर होगा,
अच्छा, any other take?
पर्क्स पे थोड़ा डाउट है बस,
Okay,
सैलरी आई एम जस्ट कंसीडरिंग कि सैलरी अलाउएबल नहीं है तो पर्क्स भी नहीं है,
okay, और कोई व्यू, anyone else want to say anything? चलो, so we'll just see this 3 years before, right, 3 years before date of commencement, so we will see, and this is purchase of material, this is all in-house research basically, okay, this is all in-house research, because for outside institution he'll just have to pay directly, like he will not purchase material and all that, in-house वाला point में जाके हम देखते हैं straight away, okay, क्या होगा नहीं होगा, we're just going to the in-house point, capital expenditure, okay, capital expenditure, okay, this is before commencement of business, नहीं, sorry, revenue expenditure, ठीक है, you have to go to revenue expenditure, okay, revenue expenditure before commencement of business, अब देखिए क्या क्या होता है, यही ये पैरा में you'll get it, following revenue expenditures certified by prescribed authority incurred during 3 years before the commencement of business will get deduction in the year of commencement, क्या क्या मिलेगा आपको, किस किस का मिलेगा, we get for material and labor, मैंने बोला भी था आपको, salary to an employee engaged in scientific research excluding perquisite, so material and labor you will get, perquisite you will not get, ठीक है, only material and labor, other revenue expenditure भी जो बोला है वो भी नहीं मिलेगा, okay, understood, so इसमें आ गए वापस, कम बैक। ओके, यहाँ पे this one, what we are going to get is only these two. ठीक है, only these two will get. For credits you won't get, other revenues nothing you get, only material and labor. Okay, for 3 years prior period. ठीक है, तो इतना देख लेते हैं, चलिए हम लोग we'll see for 16/8/2018 to 15/8/2021. ठीक है, so in the first case he'll get 4 lakhs, correct? 4 lakhs, 3 lakhs और 2 lakhs, बस इतना मिलेगा. ये है, this is the 16/8/2018 to 15/8. ठीक है, here he has got 4 lakhs. ठीक है, this is the first one, he got 4 lakhs. Last column, एकदम right most column is a deduction. ठीक है, so ये हो गया. Then second, payment of salary is got fully. Okay, and purchase of material is got fully. उसके अलावा जो बाकी दोनों है, ये did not get. It's nil. Okay. Okay, so you can see this is nil, this is nil, and this is nil. ठीक है, just follow the section, जैसे sections पे जैसा लिखा है ना, just go through that. आपको धीरे धीरे you will understand, but just follow that. वो wordings का follow करो, आपको पता चल जाएगा क्या लेना है क्या नहीं. Word to word just take that, that's all. ठीक है, then चलो इतना हो गया हमारा प्रॉब्लम. 16/8/2021 was the commencement. ठीक है, अब ये डेट हमको दिया है. इफ यू सी दिस नेक्स्ट वन, here this was 16/8/2018 to 15/8/2021. This was exactly 3 years before, right? So anything before the 16/8/2018 will be 3 साल से भी पहले हो जाएगा. It will be even earlier than 3 years if anything is before 16/8. Correct? So ये वाला जो period, it's ending on 15/8, 1 day before this. So that means ये जो range दिया है हमको, the range which is given here, this is earlier than 3 years, and your date of commencement of business 3 years before that, and this is even before that. Okay, so इसीलिए you will not get any deduction for this. Only 3 years is allowed, be it revenue or capital, which is before commencement of business. Only 3 years before is allowed. If this is earlier than that, so it won't be allowed. ठीक है, इसीलिए ये दोनों नहीं मिलेगा. 9 lakhs and 5 lakhs you will not get. ठीक है, here you can see. ठीक है, this he is not get, you will not get. Okay, and even just ये सबसे पहला वाला है जो the last thing actually, this date is even earlier, it's ending on 31/3/2018. ठीक है, चलो वो प्रॉब्लम में देख लेते हैं एक बार. लेट्स सी. See, this is 1/4/2016 to 31/3/2018. ठीक है, ये 31/3/2018 में एंड हो रहा है, whereas हमारे 3 years वाला पीरियड जो है ना is this. So this is 16/8/2018. So 31/3/2018 is earlier than this, correct? So this period is also earlier than your 3-year period. इसीलिए ये खर्चा whatever it is you will not get. That's all. बस इतना ही है प्रॉब्लम. Okay. बस एक ये बस इतना ही है. We finished this section. Only one small thing is remaining. Okay, this problem also we have done. A sale of asset used for scientific research. Okay, if you have been using an asset for scientific research and you have sold it, so here the treatment is if you have used it for another purpose, without having used for another purpose, or after being used for another purpose. So after your scientific research use has ended, okay, what can you do? You can bring that to your own business. That asset, you can bring it back to your own business, correct? Because scientific purpose is over now. Okay, so one is without having been used for another purpose. You have sold it. That means after your scientific research period is over, you have just sold it directly. You have not brought into your business. Okay. So then sale consideration to the extent of cost is business income. So same treatment as we saw in balancing charge, terminal depreciation and balancing charge. In balancing charge, accumulated depreciation was treated as balancing charge, right? Business basically was tax business income. Here, full cost of asset, full deduction you have got. So accumulated depreciation is the cost of the asset because you've got 100% depreciation. So whole thing will be business income. Same as balancing charge. I told you that in terminal depreciation and balancing charge, we will see those things. It will not be named the same, but same logic will be there in many things, right? This is one. Okay, and over original cost will be capital gain, just as we saw little earlier. Okay, so this is also वही जो अपना balancing charge वाला point, same thing. Okay, and if you are bringing it to your second point is you have brought into your business as a business asset after your scientific research is over. Then what will happen? You have to add it to your block of asset. You will add it to your block of asset. Okay, what will be the value? 0. WD will be 0 because you have got 100% deduction. Okay. So then sale consideration, if you have sold it, subtract it from the block of assets. So that asset will become a part of block of assets. Just follow that system then. If you have already brought it into your business and then you have sold it, then follow this. Okay, and conversion of scientific research asset to normal asset, cost of acquisition will be nil because 100% depreciation you have got. आपको पूरा depreciation मिल गया है पहले से. ठीक है, तो वो ये है, तो ये एक प्रॉब्लम है, बचा है, हम नेक्स्ट टाइम कर लेंगे. ओके, दैट्स ऑल. टॉपिक इज ओवर. साइंटिफिक रिसर्च वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक. ओके, एनी क्वेश्चंस? क्वेश्चंस? ठीक है, तो थैंक यू वेरी मच. ओके, तो ये सब मैं डाल दूंगा. और जो आपका आज का रिवीजन लेक्चर जो है, हिमांशु, that lecture which you missed, the first one, revision one, I'll post it to YouTube also, YouTube, but it will not be a part of the playlist. Okay, तो मैं YouTube में डाल के वो I'll just send you a private link दे दूंगा. You can watch from there. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay then. Thank you. Thanks all. I'll give everyone the link. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.